present continuous, sometimes called present progressive, but I use continuous. It means an action that is happening now, but it's not finished. It's a process that's going on. For example, I am talking, or you are watching the video. You're doing it right now, and it's not finished. But it could also be something that's happening near the present, something that's not done yet. For example, they are working on the problem. It might take a couple days or even months to finish, but they are working on it. See if you can guess the present continuous in the next question. All right, so the correct answer was C. I am enjoying the music. There's one more thing to keep in mind. It's the word am, because depending on the pronoun, I, he, she, they, it could be am or like is or are. It's a different form of the verb to be. I am, she is, they are, and this is something you have to remember. The next tense is the past continuous. Basically the same as the present continuous, but something that happened in the past or was happening in the past at a time. So, for example, they were running. I was eating. And in this case, it's kind of important when it was happening, unlike the past simple. For example, if someone asks you, what were you doing yesterday at noon? In this case, you should use the continuous. At noon, I was eating lunch. And also remember, was or were. I was, they were. He was, we were. This is called subject verb agreement. So was or were. See if you can guess which one is past continuous on the next question. So the correct answer was D. She was running quickly. This sentence is cool because we have an adverb, which is a word you put after the verb to describe how. She was running. How? How was she running? Quickly. She was running quickly. Let's move on to the future continuous. So for the future continuous, it's going to be actions that will be happening in the future at a specific time. So that's the important thing here. For example, tomorrow at noon, I will be eating. Or next year, I will be traveling. Okay? So we use this to describe something you will be doing in the future. And it is important to say when, like what time. If we don't care about the time, we use future simple. If we do care, we have to use future continuous, or maybe the other ones, but we'll get to that later. Try to pick future continuous in the next question. All right, so the correct answer was B. They will be practicing dance. Okay? Will be practicing. So here it's implied that we are talking about a specific time. We don't have to say the time. For example, they will be practicing dance next week. But it's implied that we're talking about a specific time based on the context of the conversation. So it can be tricky, but there you go. That's future continuous.